This video will explore how the Smarter Balanced Reporting System can be used by educators to view assessment data and access instructional supports. We will be using a sandbox environment throughout this video, which mimics the reporting system with simulated student data. Keep in mind, some states have slightly different configurations and may refer to some elements by a different name. We are going to start on the home page. It has several important features. They include the user guide, which describes the features of the reporting system and instructions for navigating, the interpretive guide, which helps users interpret Smarter Balanced assessment results, and My Reports, that shows all of the reports generated to date. From the home page, you can access assessment results in two ways. First, you can search for an individual using the Search by Student feature. Second, you can search for a group of students. Your school or district assigns these groups based on your class roster or other information. For example, if you're an elementary teacher, you may have only one group of students. But if you're a secondary teacher, you may be assigned multiple groups, one for each class section. To search by student, enter the student's statewide student identifier, also referred to as SSID, and select Search. To search by student group, select a group of students in the Assigned Groups tab. You can also create custom student groups within your assigned groups. These appear in the My Groups tab. To create a custom group, select the Create button and select Students by entering the student name or SSID. Another way to do this would be to select students from the list. Let's return to the home page and explore another view of group assessment results called the Interim Assessment Block Dashboard, also known as the IAB dashboard. Start by selecting the View IAB Dashboard button. The IAB dashboard displays tiles for each IAB the student groups have taken. Each tile includes the name of the IAB, the number of students tested, and the student score distribution. From here, you can access additional information about each IAB. To view the IAB results panel, select one or more tiles and select the View Assessments button in the upper right-hand corner. This view displays the testing session or sessions, the group's average scale score and error band, the number of test results, the student score distribution, a roster of individual student results, item level data, and a key and distractor analysis. It is important to note user supports or information icons are provided throughout the system via help text. You can select the icon and view information relevant to the data. Now let's explore what data is available for various assessments in the system. The data available varies by the type of assessment selected. For example, item level data is displayed for interim assessments, but is not available for summative assessments. When you select one group from the drop-down menu, the most recent assessment is displayed. To choose a different assessment, select either the plus sign or the Select Assessments button. For this video, we are going to review the data for different types of IABs. Let's scroll down to view the results. For all types of IABs, there are results by student and results by item. Some IABs also include a key and distractor analysis. And IAB performance tasks have an option to display writing trait scores. The default view is the results by student. This panel shows a table with each student's reporting category, scale score, and error band. When you select a student's name, a drop-down menu appears with these three options: students' responses, students' test history, and print students' full IAB report. Let's change the results view and select results by item. This panel displays a list of each item number, the associated assessment claim and target, item difficulty, related standard, the percentage of students who received full credit, and the percentage of students who earned each of the possible points. By selecting an item, you see additional item-specific data that includes student points and responses, item viewer, rubric and exemplar, and additional item information. Let's review each of these. The Student Points and Responses tab displays the number of points each student earned and the max points possible for each item. On this tab, you see a column that displays correctness, which is helpful when evaluating student performance on items with different maximum point values. The Item Viewer tab displays the item without the student's response. The Rubric and Exemplar tab displays scoring information and a sample answer that received full credit for the item. And finally, the Item Information tab displays claim, target, depth of knowledge, item difficulty, standard, and supporting documentation. It's important to note that the Item Information tab for math items also indicates if a calculator was allowed for the item. Now let's take a look at the Key and Distractor Analysis panel. This feature helps educators analyze patterns in the student group's responses by displaying background information about the item. The columns display the percentage of students in the group that chose a particular answer, with the shaded green responses indicating the correct answer or answers for each item. Now, let's look at the Writing Trait Scores view. Educators can use this data from the ELA writing tasks to identify students' scores on the associated rubrics. Once you select Writing Trait Scores, you see background information about the item and a points distribution table that displays the percentage of students who have received points in each category. Each IAB has links to instructional supports specific to that assessment. One type of instructional support is the Connections playlist. Connections playlists are resources for educators that connect interim assessment results with ideas for instructional next steps and classroom resources. For example, educators can use them to support students by using performance progressions to understand and interpret students' interim assessment results, plan instruction by using descriptions of student performance to inform and plan instructional next steps, and take action by using educator-created classroom ideas and resources to support student success. To access the Connections playlist, select the Instructional Resources button on the IAB results page and select Smarter Balanced Instructional Resources. This video explored how the Smarter Balanced Reporting System can be used by educators to view assessment data and access instructional supports to inform next steps to support student learning. We hope this information was helpful. Thank you for watching.